Hey guys, my name is Miroslav Petrovic. You're watching Embodiment and Authenticity channel. So I want to touch briefly on how we can be more relaxed in our bodies. A really simple way to be more relaxed in our bodies. I found quite often when I'm trying to learn something new that isn't readily available in my body. By that I mean when something's in the body we don't have to think about it, we can just use the information. Like speaking a language that's our mother tongue, there's no thinking process, it's just available. If you're trying to speak in a language you learnt in primary school or high school, you might have to go into your mind to access the bits of information you need to bring it through the body. So one thing I've found, and that's been reflected to me during this training, is when I'm trying to learn something, this goes really stiff. And it's like on a body level, it's probably cutting off circulation between here and the rest of the body as well. And it limits the ability to move and to express as well, because it's very much like robotic kind of logical thinking. And what someone suggested to me is when we go from embryo into fetus, there's this space that develops that the spinal cord grows into. And if you can find that, or pretend it or imagine it, and just bring space or breath into it, it opens up this fluidity that lets us move more like the way you see cheetahs or tigers move. There's a spaciousness there. So if you just watch me from the side, I'll do one more time. So when I'm trying to think about, let's say, something that I don't usually do, like maybe isolating a bone in my leg and moving only with that bone, I'll come down closer so you can see. So as I'm going into how do I do this movement, my eyes have just kind of stopped moving, and there's this tension both in the neck and the chest. And now I'll just open it up, that space, so envisioning the space in front of my tailbone to my mind, to my brain. And now it feels like that energy and channel has just opened up, and there's more space to be, to move, to connect. So I find this kind of thing can be really useful for everything from social contexts, conversations where we feel stuck or rigid. If doing it around people is weird, just find somewhere outside or just do it in the bathroom. In dancing, in movement, in yoga, when we find we're too stiff and too focused, how can we get back into the body and let there be a natural presence? Same thing for when working too much on the computer. You'll probably find the tension gets held here, and just giving yourself 2 or 3 body rolls or movements, just getting down on all fours and letting that tension moves out, will create so much space for you. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to stay tuned to more simple videos of how to use your body to disconnect your mind and just how to be more of yourself, you can subscribe below. Pleasure connecting with you. I'm Miroslav.